Crypto executives were attending a video call with top White House officials today, discussing concerns with how the current administration treats the industry. Yahoo Finance's David Hollerith and Ben Werschkul join us for more. Guys, it is good to see you. David, I'll start with you. What was the point of this meeting, David? What was the goal here?
Well, Josh, the crypto industry has been calling for a reset under the current administration. And I think there's also the element of the presidential campaign at play here. And also the fact that Donald Trump has come out in support of the sector, has really embraced it in the last several, I guess, year, you would say. So this was really industry executives meeting with current administration officials, and also a representative for Vice President Harris.
And
Ben,
go ahead. Sorry, Dave.
Sorry. Yeah. So but the point was really for them to air out their grievances under the current administration, the industry, and certain regulators, the SEC most prominently, have been at odds in some disputes. And it was about airing out those concerns and then also moving forward into ways that the industry could feel more supported, if that makes sense.
Well, and Ben, what's interesting here, too, is there is so much speculation about the presidential campaign and their relationships, the candidates' relationships with the crypto industry. But this seems like it didn't have anything to do with the Harris campaign.
Yeah, I mean, the way I would look at it is kind of a first step. This is kind of a multi-pronged, call it a charm offensive, call it whatever you want, between crypto and the Democrats. Well, we had this meeting this week. We also have a meeting coming up next week, which is a larger crypto for Harris. We've seen all these big Zoom meetings since Harris got in the race. Black women for Harris, white dudes for Harris, and now next week we'll have crypto for Harris. So I think this will continue to evolve, and this was a kind of, as Dave said, was a kind of first step in airing of grievances with the White House side that we'll see continue in the weeks ahead.
David, I'm curious, did SEC Chair Gensler come up on the call at all? Do we know?
He did. We know, at least from a source familiar with the matter, that at least one person on the call brought that up. And generally, how the federal securities regulator has sort of been working with the sector, or aggressively been cracking down on it by the industry's perspective, largely was brought up and addressed. And so was the banking regulators positioning on crypto for banks. Crypto banking partnerships are obviously highly scrutinized at this point.
All right, Ben and David, thank you both. Really appreciate it, and looking forward to continuing coverage of this issue.